In the heart of a dense forest, where the canopy stretched towards the sky like a verdant sea, there lay a small village, a hidden gem amongst the ancient trees. Here, 3 brothers lived with their family: Adrian, the eldest, known for his unmatched strength; Bruno, the middle child, who preferred the comfort of leisure over work; and Cyrus, the youngest, whose intelligence and curiosity knew no bounds. Their days were filled with simple joys and the responsibilities of village life. Adrian often ventured into the forest, felling trees and hunting game, his efforts providing for not just his family but also aiding the village. Bruno, while less inclined towards physical labor, had a knack for crafting and repairing, his lazy demeanor belying a clever and resourceful mind. Cyrus, ever the scholar, spent his time poring over ancient texts and exploring the mysteries of the natural world. One crisp autumn morning, as golden leaves danced in the gentle breeze, the brothers were summoned by the village elder. A great calamity had befallen the land, a darkness was spreading, seeping into the earth and wilting the once lush forest. The source, he claimed, was an ancient artifact, lost in a part of the forest so dense that none dared to venture. The village's survival hung in the balance, and the elder, with a heavy heart, implored the brothers to embark on a quest to find the artifact and dispel the darkness. Adrian accepted without hesitation, his protective instincts roused. Bruno saw an opportunity for adventure, a break from the monotony of daily life. Cyrus, intrigued by the mystery of the artifact and its ancient origins, was already devising plans and strategies. Together, they set out at dawn, the forest greeting them with a chorus of sounds, the air crisp with the scent of pine and earth. Their journey was fraught with challenges, paths that twisted and turned, leading them deeper into the unknown, creatures that lurked in the shadows, and riddles that tested their wits and resolve. As they ventured further, the forest revealed its secrets. They encountered a river that flowed against the laws of nature, its waters running uphill. Bruno's ingenuity helped them navigate the peculiar river. A clearing, where the trees whispered of ancient times, offered clues to the artifact's location, deciphered only by Cyrus's keen intellect. And when they faced a beast of legend, it was Adrian's strength that saved them from peril. Nights under the stars brought revelations and strengthened the bond between the brothers. They shared stories, fears, and laughter, their resolve hardening with each passing day. The quest was no longer just about saving their village, but also about discovering their true selves, the depth of their courage, and the unbreakable bond of brotherhood. As the narrative draws to a close, the brothers find themselves on the cusp of their greatest challenge yet. The ancient artifact lies within reach, guarded by forces unknown, its power radiating a light that pierces the darkness. As the brothers stood at the threshold of the ancient guardian's lair, the air thick with anticipation, they knew that the final leg of their journey would demand everything they had learned and become. The guardian, a creature of legend, woven from the very essence of the forest and its ancient magic, towered before them, its eyes glowing with an ethereal light. Adrian stepped forward, his resolve as strong as the mighty oaks that surrounded them. Bruno, with a clever gleam in his eye, readied his makeshift inventions, tools crafted from the bounty of the forest. Cyrus, his mind racing with strategies and ancient lore, held tightly to the tome that had guided them this far. The guardian spoke, its voice echoing through the trees, a melody that seemed as old as time itself. To seek the artifact is to seek the heart of the forest. But know this, brave souls, its power is not to be taken lightly. What do you seek it for? Adrian's voice was firm and clear. To save our village from the darkness that threatens to consume it. Bruno added, and to find adventure, to prove our worth beyond the confines of our small world. Cyrus, ever the thinker, concluded, to understand the mysteries of the ancient world, to learn and grow from its wisdom. The guardian regarded them for a moment that stretched like eternity, then nodded. Your intentions are pure, but the path forward is one of balance. The artifact can dispel darkness, but only if wielded with wisdom and strength, in harmony with the world. With those words, the ground trembled, and the guardian stepped aside, revealing a path lit by a soft, glowing light. Go forth, but remember, the balance you seek to restore outside must first be achieved within. As they walked the illuminated path, the brothers felt a change within them. The journey had not only led them through the forest but also through the landscapes of their own hearts. They realized that their strengths, when united, formed a bond stronger than any challenge they faced. Finally, they reached a clearing where the artifact lay, cradled by the roots of a tree that seemed as ancient as the stars above. It pulsed with a light that cut through the darkness, its power palpable even from a distance. Adrian, Bruno, and Cyrus joined hands, approaching the artifact together. As their hands touched the artifact, a surge of light enveloped them, and the darkness that had crept over their land began to recede, driven back by the strength of their united wills. The brothers returned to their village as heroes, their quest a testament to the power of unity, courage, and wisdom. But even as celebrations filled the air, Cyrus couldn't help but wonder about the Guardian's final words. The balance achieved within echoed in his mind, suggesting that their journey was but a chapter in a larger story. In the days following their triumphant return, the village of Eldoria basked in peace and prosperity, the darkness that once threatened their very existence now a mere whisper of the past. Adrian, Bruno, and Cyrus, now revered not just as the saviors of Eldoria but as the bearers of ancient wisdom, found themselves at a crossroads of destiny. Adrian, whose strength had always been his hallmark, began to see the value in leadership that went beyond physical might. He started training the villagers, not just in the ways of strength, but in the spirit of resilience and unity, preparing them for any future threats. Bruno, the once labeled lazy brother, had his ingenuity and resourcefulness recognized. He embarked on a project to fortify the village, using his knowledge of the forest and the ancient technologies they had encountered. His inventions, once a source of amusement, now stood as testaments to his vision. Cyrus, the youngest, felt a deeper calling. The encounter with the Guardian and the artifact had opened a world of possibilities. His thirst for knowledge grew, leading him to establish a library filled with tomes of ancient lore and new discoveries. Eldoria became a beacon of learning, attracting scholars and adventurers from distant lands. Yet, the peace they had fought so hard to achieve was not to last. Strange rumors began to reach the village, tales of other lands where darkness still reigned, untouched by the light of the artifact. It became clear that their quest had wider implications. The balance they had restored in Eldoria was part of a larger cosmic equilibrium. One evening, under the canopy of stars that had silently witnessed their journey, the brothers convened. "Our work is not done," Adrian declared, a steely determination in his voice. "The darkness we vanquished here is but a shadow of what lurks beyond." Bruno, with a thoughtful nod, added, "Our adventures have prepared us for this. The challenges we faced, the allies we made, and the knowledge we gained are our arsenal against the darkness." Cyrus, ever the voice of wisdom, concluded, "The artifact was the key to Eldoria's salvation, but our unity was its true power. Together, we can bring light to the darkest corners of the world." With the blessing of the village and the wisdom of the Guardian echoing in their hearts, the brothers set forth on a new quest. This time, their journey would take them beyond the familiar forests of Eldoria, into uncharted territories, facing adversaries more formidable than before, and uncovering secrets that would challenge the very fabric of their reality. As they ventured into the unknown, the brothers were not alone. Allies from their past quests joined them, forming a fellowship united by a common cause. Each step forward was a step into the unknown, but with each challenge they faced, their resolve only strengthened. This new chapter in the saga of Adrian, Bruno, and Cyrus was more than a quest. It was a testament to the power of unity in the face of darkness, a journey that transcended the bonds of brotherhood to encompass a fellowship destined to challenge the shadows. And so, the story continues, an ever-unfolding tale of courage, adventure, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. The path ahead is fraught with peril, but for the brothers and their companions, the light they carry within is a beacon that shines far beyond the borders of Eldoria, a light that promises hope, not just for their village, but for the world. As the brothers and their fellowship ventured further into the unknown, their journey became a legend whispered across lands, a beacon of hope in a world overshadowed by darkness. Through deserts where the sun scorched the earth, over mountains that scraped the heavens, and into forests where light dared not penetrate, they carried the light of Eldoria, a symbol of their unyielding spirit. In their travels, They encountered civilizations lost to despair, lands where the darkness had seeped so deeply that hope was but a fleeting memory. Each victory against the darkness strengthened their resolve, each liberated soul added to the chorus of voices that sang their praises. Yet, with each triumph, the weight of their mission grew heavier, the realization that their quest was but a battle in a war without end. The turning point came in the heart of an ancient city, shrouded in shadow so dense it seemed a living thing. Here, the source of the darkness revealed itself, a rift in the very fabric of the world, a tear caused by the clashing of ancient magics long forgotten. The brothers understood then that to close the rift, they would need more than the artifact, they would need a sacrifice of unparalleled love and bravery. The night before their final battle, the brothers stood together, gazing up at the stars. "We began this journey to save our village," Adrian said, his voice steady. "But we've become guardians of so much more." Bruno, with a rare seriousness, added, "We've seen what the world can be, brothers. A place of light and hope. That's worth everything." Cyrus, the wisdom of their countless adventures shining in his eyes, concluded, "Our journey was never just about defeating the darkness. It was about proving that light exists within us all, even in the darkest of times." With dawn, they approached the rift, the artifact in hand, their fellowship by their side. The battle was fierce, the darkness clawing desperately to survive, but the brothers stood resolute. In the end, it was their unity, the bond forged through countless trials, that guided them. Together, they sealed the rift, the artifact and Cyrus's tome acting as key and lock, powered by a magic older than the stars, their love for each other and for the world. The rift closed, the darkness receded, and light returned to the world in a brilliant cascade of dawn's first light. The brothers, however, were nowhere to be seen. In their place, 3 trees grew, their branches reaching towards each other, leaves shimmering with a light that seemed to hold the essence of the brothers' spirits. The fellowship returned to Eldoria, carrying the tale of the brothers' final sacrifice. The village, and indeed the world, mourned, but in their sorrow, there was also celebration. For the brothers had not only saved their home but had become a part of the very fabric of the world, guardians eternal. Years passed, and the legend of Adrian, Bruno, and Cyrus, the brothers who brought light to the darkness, became a tale of hope, of the power of unity and love. And in the heart of the forest, the 3 trees stood as a testament to their journey, a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is light. And so, the story of the brothers comes to a close, not with an end, but with a new beginning. For in every leaf that rustles in the wind, in every beam of sunlight that pierces the canopy, their legacy lives on, an eternal story of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of hope.